Hi, in this video I want to talk about the VIP benefits in Guns of Glory. I just reached VIP 9 myself. I always have it active, and VIP 9 is a quite nice one, and I thought maybe it's good. I still see people in my alliance not having VIP active at all. I thought it's good to make a video on this to give some pointers. So there are actually quite some benefits, not all as big as others, but some are definitely worthwhile. If we look at first, what I would say what I see as typical VIP benefits, which is making life a bit easier for you. Let's see if for example, one of them is the troop formation slots, which means that you can have more presets of your troops. So I have currently 3 active. The other is activated via research in the combat tree, and you might have different setups that you use. For example, one you use for attacking monsters, another one you use for attacking other players. Maybe you have a preset that you want to use for specifically gathering in your alliance resource building. Maybe there you want to use more artillery so that you can carry more and gather there longer. Maybe there are special requirements for joining the underworld gates for your rallies, that you're not allowed to use certain troops, or you're not only allowed to use up to a maximum. Then you would also like to have a troop formation slot for that. There are various things that you can consider why you would want many troop formation slots. So that is definitely a benefit of having your VIP active. So another very important one, so this army formation slot was activated at VIP 5. Another important one is the extra march slot, which you get at VIP 8. So having an extra march to do more gathering, or that is a very important reason, doing more gathering. Another one, could be, you can just do more things at the same time. If you are going to harvest your farm account or the zeroed account, you can also do it faster with 5 full marches than with 4, of course. Gathering I see as a very important one. An important one, that was at VIP 8. An important one for VIP 9 is the quick equip. So if you look here, normally, by the time you reach my level, you should have at least some gear pieces for both combat and for economy, I call it, for all slots. So at this moment I have my combat gear on, and by just clicking on this other button, the 2, there I have assigned my economy gear. Not that good yet, but at least it gives me some boost. And actually multiple times during a day I switch between that, and this is really making life easier as well. Just like the army formation slots, that you don't have to make many choices, you can just do it by one click. The one that I have never reached yet is, let's see if we see anything for that. So here you also have, if you reach VIP 12, you get a quick talent switch. Then you can switch between 2 assigned trees, which could also be very nice, that you have a war and an economy tree. Currently it is not even just the cost, but also I find it cumbersome to assign all the points again. So that is also really a good VIP benefit. But VIP 12 is quite difficult to reach. I don't know exactly how many, what are the requirements between VIP 11 and 12, but from VIP 9 to 10, that doubles the total requirement from before, and from 10 to 11 again doubles the requirement. So that is quite a lot of points, and I haven't really assign those points yet. I will later go into how you can best get those points, but it's a nice benefit, but it's a long way to go, and especially since after 9 I feel that the benefits are actually quite limited, and especially with VIP 11 very limited. So a lot of the benefits are also related to the catacombs. So let's look at that. Maybe the important one that you get with VIP 9 is the Advanced Catacombs Plunder. Sorry, I still use the King of Avalon terms so now and then. So before VIP 8, I could only plunder one floor at a time. When I reached VIP 9, I get the Advanced Plunder Catacombs, and now I can just select the number of floors depending on actually the available stamina. So I have 235 stamina. You require 50 stamina per floor to search a complete floor, all rooms in a floor. So you can do that and then just click plunder. You even do the battles automatically. Unfortunately, I lost this one. And then you can look and you see, okay, you have this all at once. So that is actually very nice. Because one thing, this catacombs can be very time consuming and get very boring. So once you're able to use this feature, it is it's going to save you a lot of time, especially maybe only once or twice a week you will try to do a run to get as far as possible. For the rest, it's just about gathering your stuff. So that is that is going to help a lot with not spending a lot of time in the catacombs. So getting to VIP 9 is a very important reason for that. Getting this advanced catacombs plunder. So another thing is that is already starting earlier is the room select. That is, if you walk throughout a floor and you have I'm just giving some stupid example now, but now I have realized, okay, I'm not going in the right direction. Then you can just click on the floor where you want to go and you'll immediately go there. So that is a VIP 3 benefit. So let's go to the next floor now for the next ones. Okay, for the next you have the battle skip benefit, which is activated at VIP 8. So you can just skip any battle by doing clicking on this top button at the right. And the other one, you have the ×2 and ×4 speed up of battles that are unlocked at VIP 4 and VIP 7. So those are definitely also nice, but not not that nice. It's just skipping a battle completely, of course. Okay, that was there are a lot of other benefits like satchel capacity and potions and stuff for the catacombs. So it's definitely worthwhile anyway. But these are really typical VIP benefits that make your life a lot easier and make you spend less time. So those are definitely worth it. So another one is for the spirit mines. I've already used it now, I'm already gathering, but if you have VIP 5 active, then you have this quick find quarries button that really can help, because if there are any empty mines available, you will quickly be put on one of them. Often there are none available and you still have to fight, but this prevents to fight. So if you're not so strong and still want to gather, then it's also possible at certain levels if you're lucky enough to find one, and that button really helps. So those are all, I would say, like real typical VIP benefits that make your life easier. For the rest, there are also just some boosts, some buffs, as they like to call that. That are also just going to be beneficial. For combat, you have a troop attack and defense bonus of 10% at VIP 9, and at VIP 10 that becomes 15%, and troop health of 15% is also added. This does not grow further at VIP 11 and 12. It's not huge, especially considering all the other ways you can get boosts, but it's a nice little extra, I would say. For the catacombs at VIP 5, there is an important one, which is a cooldown reduction of 5%. So if you have that on at the moment you enter the catacombs, 5% is reduced from the 2-day cooldown timer, so that's going to be very nice as well. One that I like a lot is the stamina recovery that maxes at 26% at VIP 10. The levels before that it increases with 2% every level. It does not increase further at VIP 11 and 12. That is, one of I find it very strange, to be honest. It's one of the things that makes it less attractive to really push for VIP 12, because there is just very little, besides satchel capacity, I believe there is very little benefit in VIP 11 and VIP 12. Only this very interesting quick talent switch, but that's it. Okay, I shouldn't complain too much, but the Lord Stamina Recovery is a very nice one. It allows you to kill more beasts and slay more Red Guard camps. So that's going to give you a lot of goodies every time, every day. So that's very nice. Definitely worth it. The hospital capacity at VIP 10, not one that I care about a lot. I mean, if you really get zero, then you need that hospital capacity, then that 30%, you are already going to be in big trouble. But yeah, it's still nice to have it active, I guess. If I reach VIP 10, that less troops will die or go to the Alliance Hospital. The instant building speed up is early on quite nice when building times are very short. Later on it becomes less of a benefit, because if you take hours or maybe even days to complete a building, then you can speed it up after 30 minutes or 25 minutes or whatever. That is not going to make a huge difference for you. So there are resource production, resource storage boost. It's all quite nice, and as I mentioned earlier, a lot of catacombs boosts. But the important ones I've mentioned. I hope this gives you some insight and convinces you that it's actually quite nice to have VIP 9 and to have it active. After that, it's up to you whether you want to go further. But I would definitely, especially if you are an active player in the catacombs, but in general, I would definitely like to go to VIP 9 because of most of the benefits I just mentioned. So one way to get those VIP points now in quite an easy way, since the spirit mines were introduced, is to use your crystals there. You can actually buy 100 of those 100 VIP items a day, so that is 10,000 a day. If you gather enough, maybe you don't gather enough, but you can, you should still at least be able to buy 50 or so. So that way you can go to your VIP 9 quite fast, I would say. There are a lot of other nice things like the glory banners, the refining stones, the XP items, the assault components. There are a lot of nice things here as well, the resources maybe. So it's a choice, but I would definitely, if you haven't reached VIP 9 yet, I would definitely use my points here to get there faster, so that you can enjoy these benefits. And it's just going to make you enjoy the game more, and certain actions will be less tedious, especially if you're in the catacombs, but also in general it's going to benefit you. And that March slot is, of course, at VIP 8 is a major benefit. Other ways, I mean, you can just buy it for gold, 100 VIP items. Bad time to launch a rally. So those are 100 gold, or you can buy them for Alliance credits if your Alliance has put them in the store, for 10,000 Alliance credits. So that is quite nice as well as possibilities. But I mean, I used to use those before the spirit mines were introduced, but now they are introduced. I think that is a much preferable way, and I feel that they are cheaper there, those VIP items, although it is tough to make a comparison. So keeping it active, I basically just buy the 30-day VIP items in the store for 4,000 gold. You might think 4,000 gold is a lot, but 30 days is a long time. And 30 days having, yeah, besides making life more convenient for you, making playing the game easier for you, you also just have a lot of benefits from the extra March slot and the Lord Stamina recovery. And I think that those two alone are definitely going to be worthwhile your 4,000 gold, even if you're willing to accept all the inconveniences from not having VIP active. So just do that gold. You should easily get 4,000 in a month from doing the gold events and such. So there are ways to get gold, and just don't spend it. Make this a priority. Make sure you have the 4,000. If you have spent some money on the game, then it's good to each day put some this is the bank, right? I'm still looking so now then. So make sure you do the 1 day scheme in the bank, which basically gives you 100 a day. So that's also already going to help you a lot. And just be a bit stingy about where you spend your gold on. Think about it carefully. You should have enough for the VIP 30-day item. Okay, that's it for VIP. I hope this has been helpful for some. If you have any comments or questions about it, as always, that is much appreciated. Hey, thanks.